Potentially reasonably significant. Now, I would say it dwarfs in comparison to the legal challenges that former President Donald Trump is facing. But Joe Biden was elected to the United States Senate at the age of 29 in 1972 as part of the Watergate reform class of Democrats that were going to come in and clean up Washington. He voted for the Presidential Secrets Act, which is the statute that is being applied here against President Trump and against himself in terms of taking classified information out of the White House and with you into the private sector. And I would point out one other thing. Joe Biden, having served in the U.S. Senate for 36 years, twice chaired the Foreign Relations Committee, which seized some of the most secure data while he was in the Senate. And though he wasn't president previously, he led some of the president's most significant foreign policy initiatives, including policy initiatives in Iraq. So we don't know what the documents are in his residence or in the Biden library at Penn State, but we do know that there's more than one of them. And we do know that the first trench of those documents was discovered in November prior to the election, and the White House didn't disclose publicly the second group of documents until it was leaked to the media.
Bill, why do you see this as a much smaller problem for President Biden than it is for President Trump?
I'm not saying more of a problem, but it sort of equals the playing field on this issue for President Biden and other Democrats calling for Donald Trump's head on violation of the Presidential Secrets Act and those top secret documents, as well as other legal matters under review. The U.S. House Committee on January 6th, those things are separate. But on this specific issue, which is federal potential criminal charges against the former president, it kind of removes President Biden's ability to criticize. And it somewhat mutes what the other Democrats on Capitol Hill can say, because, again, we don't know today, or we may not know tomorrow, what those documents are. It's not one page. When you say one document, a secure document could be several hundred pages long. It could be about an entire military issue or assignment. It could be a listing of agents that are working with the United States or those assisting the United States or the CIA. So we don't know yet what's in those documents any more than we know what went out of Mar-a-Lago.